Hey everybody, Matumbo here. Welcome back to the channel, and today we are playing some more Historic here on Magic Arena. And today we're gonna kind of go back and revisit a fan favorite, I would say, a archetype, but with some different colors. I don't think we've done this color combination for this archetype before, so I'm kind of excited to get around to playing with it. Real quick though, before we get into the deck, as always, just like to remind you, if you enjoy the video on the deck, please hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed yet, please hit the like button. Check out all the cool links down in the description below, as well as joining the Discord, and leave a comment down in the comment section letting us know what you want to see in a future video. So with that being said, let's hop right into today's deck, and we are calling it Cleansing Conundrum. So this deck is a Primal Amulet deck. What we're trying to do is we're trying to take advantage of a few different things. One of them being Primal Amulet. We'll take a look at this. This is a 4-mana artifact. Instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, put a charge counter on Primal Amulet. Then if there are 4 or more, you can remove those counters and transform it. You don't have to transform it, but obviously you should, because it turns into Primal Wellspring, a land that says tap for any mana of any color, or sorry, tap 1 mana of any color, and when that mana is spent to cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy that spell and you can choose new targets. So this artifact turns into a land that copies anything, so to speak, any instant or sorcery. But we're playing an Izzet shell here. You know, we've done Jund things with this. We've done all kinds of different shells, but we're gonna kind of focus on Izzet. And with that, we're gonna focus on some of the cool new cards from Zendikar Rising. One of them being Confounding Conundrum. So with the recent banning of Uro, a lot of people have been migrating their Uro decks into Historic, and it's been kind of getting kind of old. So we're trying to use this to combat that. This basically says when it enters the battlefield, you get to draw a card. It is an enchantment for 2 mana, but it says whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player had another land enter the battlefield under their control this turn, they return a land they control to their owner's hand. So we're not really trying to do anything really convoluted with this other than just get in front of all these land ramp heavy decks that we've been playing against recently. So that's what's in here for. We also have 4 copies of Cleansing Wildfire, the other card of the namesake card for this deck. This is a 2-mana destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tap, then shuffle their library, and you get to draw a card. So we're playing with this because with Primal Amulet in play, this is a 1-mana red spell that gets to draw us a card. It could potentially kill one of their lands. It could kill one of our lands if we need to. We can just go search to replace it. It's not a big deal. But if we really want to get kind of tricky with it, we do have 2 copies of Expansion Explosion. So if we have Confounding Conundrum in play, we can actually cast Cleansing Wildfire on one of their lands, copy it with Expansion Explosion, destroy 2 of their lands. They go search out 2 lands, and then those 2 lands come into play. They're going to bounce another land. It's not really what we're trying to do, but it is in here if we do decide to do that. Also with Confounding Conundrum, since it is an enchantment, we are going to be playing Thirst for Meaning. Thirst for Meaning is a 3-mana instant that says draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an enchantment. So typically 3 mana with a Primal Amulet. This is 2 mana. And then we can just discard 1 card. It could be Confounding Conundrum in order to, draw 3. So we are also featuring 3 copies of Solundi Vision. This is an instant. It's a modal card. We could either play it as an instant or as the land, but this is going to potentially, for 3 mana, let us look at the top 6 cards of our library and put an instant or sorcery card from those into our hand. Well, again, since we're playing so many instants or sorceries, this fits right perfectly into the deck. And with that, we also have 3 copies of Fae of Wishes, because we are this granted half of it being a sorcery will get the cost reduction from the Primal Amulet for 3 mana. And also I need you guys to all take to consider that once we transform Primal Amulet into Primal Wellspring, all of these are going to essentially be able to be duplicated when we cast. So being able to copy Fae of Wishes just for spending the 4 mana that we'd normally be spending is really, really powerful. We also have a couple copies of Into the Royal. This is a cool reprint in Zendikar Rising. It's a 2 mana bounce spell, or we can pay the kicker for an extra 2, which allows us to draw a card. And then on top of that, we have 4 ops, and then we have 3 Anger of the Gods and 4 copies of Storm's Wrath. So we do want to play a lot of removal because obviously don't have a lot of other ways to deal with creatures in our deck. And then onto the sideboard, we have tons of cards in our sideboard. Tormod's Crypt, Cage, Sorcerer's Spyglass, Clear the Mind for reshuffling, Whelming Wave for bouncing creatures, a Chandra, a Godpharaoh statue, an Immortal Sun, an Overflowing Insight, a Star of Extinction, an Ugin, an Omniscience, a Banefire, and a Finale of Promise. So a ton of targets to go get with the Fae of Wishes, and hopefully we're just going to be able to end the game this way. So, all right, well, that is the deck. I'm super excited to play this deck. Again, I love playing Primal Amulet decks because it is one of my favorite cards. I think the mechanic on it is super sweet. And again, when you flip it, you can get some pretty crazy dumb things going, especially if you have more than one of them flipped. So let's see what we can do, and let's hop into the gameplay, and we will see you guys at the wrap up. All right, well, let's get game 1 against the Chief Execution Officer. We're going to play some Cleansing Conundrum. Actually a little excited to be playing this. But do we keep? Do we keep? I think we do. Didn't really want to start off with playing a Appland, but glad that we decided to. Sedge Scorpion. Yeah, I was about to say, this looks like a Golgari deck. Season of Growth, okay. Alright, we're gonna play this as a blue source. I know we need double red technically, but I feel like we're about to draw a double red, so see what happens here. Yeah, let's take a look. We actually did not draw double red, okay. Discard and we discard. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep this Into the Royal just in case. I don't hate Into the Royal because it kind of resets this. But we're going to take a turn off here. We're going to take potentially 4 at the minimum. This could turn bad and could turn into where we take 9 if they play a Questing Beast. Yeah, so that's really bad. But it's not the end of the world, because now, I mean, we have to bounce this Hooded Blightfang now. So we bounce the Hooded Blightfang, which is fine. They replay it. We get to kill a whole slew of cards this turn. This is not a deck that I would expect them to be playing Nissa in. Maybe we don't bounce, or maybe we don't. Think this is okay. This is going to be a close game. Do we want a temple? No. So this Cleansing Wildfire is going to thankfully save the day, because we are going to be able to kill a land of theirs. I think we just kill one of our own. Hold on. Do we just kill ourselves? No, okay, good. That auto tapper is pretty dumb sometimes. All right, let's kill all the things. Let's kill all the things. So we are getting kind of low. We do have to be very mindful of cards that can just get us. One of which is Questing Beast. Okay, they're thinning their deck. Two, three, okay. So, all right, we don't want to land there, but we want to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this should copy. We'll exile these. I mean, we're in an okay spot, but again, we have to be really careful with Questing Beast. So what do we get here? Can opt and cleansing wildfire if we get that. So yeah, so we're gonna get finale and I guess Ugin. We'll show them Ugin. Oh, wait, hold on. 2 opt and cleansing. Auto pay. Oh, we could have done it for 3. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I mean, you can have your manas. Oh. Okay, did not expect that. Because what we're doing, we're killing their land because all the land we're putting to the bottom is actually going to allow us to reshuffle all of their bad cards that are at the bottom. Which is fine. We haven't played a land yet. We can play this. Obviously, though, we want to play this. And don't really need that. And we are going to... Yeah, I don't think we're going to play this Fae of Wishes. Could be a blocker, but I kind of want to hold up this expansion. Well. Could die here. Could die. We are at 2. Five. Do we play this? Blow up some land? All right, well, this is not the prettiest win. And we haven't even won yet, so. Again, questing beast just ends us. Yeah, we have to keep mana up right now with this expansion explosion. We need to be able to kill a questing beast if they play it. This is a long first game. We've, I'm sure, made tons of misplays. I only want to copy this once. Okay, so I think we can win now. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 3. So we can deal 24 damage to them at the end of their turn. We're just going to give them all the guards. I don't think they can kill us in response, right? Not in black-green. Could be wrong. No, don't rope us now. Don't rope us now, my friend. Okay. Mutate onto that so you can kill our Ugin in response. Yeah. Alright, well, what a way to start off this video. Alright, well, we're going into game 2, and we're going to hydrate. But we don't have to circle right now because the circle's in the dishwasher. So we just have good old-fashioned water bottles right now. Forestero. Welcome to the game. We go first. They're playing a Yorion deck. Okay. Yorion. I think we're going to keep this. Can't keep that right now, unfortunately. We need to hit land. Hitting land, very important. I wonder what kind of Yorion deck they're playing. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and draw that. Yeah, and we'll keep that as well. I wonder if we're gonna see green mana. Oh man. No, just looks like good old-fashioned Azorius control. If this is a land, we don't shock. If it's not a land, we do shock. So I wonder what Forest Arrow is going to do. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to Confounding Conundrum and then play this Cleansing Wildfire. What we're going to do is we're going to play the Conundrum and then we're going to hover over we're going to hover over the birth like we're reading it. So, what does this do? Let them go get a land. And then they're going to bounce 2 more lands to their hand. And then this is going to be great. And then they're going to concede. Oh, we had to do it twice. I forgot. We had to do it twice. I forgot. That's my bad. So we're going to expansion the Cleansing Wildfire next turn. That's on me. That's on me. I got ahead of myself because I saw the expansion in our hand. And I was just thinking two in a row, 2 in a row. Right, well. That's fine. Go get a land and bounce a land. They were smart to bounce one of our. Do we want to thirst? Yeah, I think we do because we have this Conundrum in our hand. I mean, we're at the same time though. We're attacking their blue mana. I don't really know what we get here though. I mean, yeah, let's take a look. Let us take a look. I'm imagining this is going to be like Teferis and Narsets and all of those things. So we could make it so this can't be used. I mean, I still think we named Teferi. Two to the bottom. so I think... I hope we don't see a Narset. Slam, that's a Teferi you just drew. Do it. Or did you draw the other Teferi? Did you draw 4 mana Teferi? That would be a little disappointing. Why'd you shock in Hollowed Fountain? I'm surprised you're playing that many basic planes in your deck. All right, well, let's see what you got. You have a veto or a censor. Got something. They don't have something. Okay. Might see Dream Trawler here. I'm really hoping we see Dream Trawler. They have 3 unknown cards. Okay. Perfect. And the good thing about that is it exiles those. So we are not going to do anything. We have 2 instants that we can cast. If they have like an Elspeth Conquers Death or something here, we just... Let's see what they target. We're going to target this. Okay. You got it. Discard 2. Let's double opt. This is where the deck is just going to start getting unfair. Yep. And yep. Three, 4. Yeah, this deck seems really sweet. It's just really slow to play. We're having a lot of games that are like over 10 minutes. I mean, this is game 2 and we're already at the 12-minute point. I mean, we are playing against the control deck, so We're trying to speed it along. Two to the top. So if they Elspeth conquers death here, in response, we can into the royal. Sure. Bounce this and this after they target. All right, let's take a look. Oh, we whiffed. We whiffed one. Yeah, we'll just do this one more time. Definitely take that. So I like Chandra. And I kind of like Tormod's Crypt here. As crazy as that sounds. And yeah, we're not gonna just play Chandra into tapping out. Can't do it, can't do it, can't do it. They know 3 of our cards. Come on, my friend. Come on, my friend. Just a little faster. Dream Trawler? Sure. I mean, samesies. Still only 7. Can't play Chandra. This is a long, long game. You got it, my friend. You got it. Your 3-1 is not going to beat my 1-4. So here's for what makes for interesting content. Do you guys enjoy the longer games that have more interaction, but they may take, you know, long time? Or do you like the shorter games where they're just quick to the point? So it's something that we need to going to block. Sure. I don't really understand what that did. Like, I know we can't use Fae Wishes anymore, and I know we could have just used it in response, but okay. Very Master of Time. Okay.
If I don't have a plan, I'll just make one up. Don't worry, I'll think of something.
And an Elspeth. Alright, well, my turn. I'm just going to return to Fairy. Or not to Fairy, but Fae Wishes. Alright, well. This should kill everything. Oh. We forgot about the Teferi +1. Do we walk this into the open now? I don't think we can. I think we have to. I think we have to.
Anyone who stands in my way is getting sizzled.
Time's up.
Burning desire to finish you.
Completely our fault. Completely our fault. After all that planning. Yeah, we just want to get rid of this Elspeth. They're down to 40 cards. We're at 23. Oh man, this is quite the game. What has this turned into? They have another Elspeth. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Rally to me.
One, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 11. We can only deal 21 to them.
Oh, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Right, Ugin. Clear the mine. And Banefire. Yeah, and I think... You know what? We'll just play this now. We can kill them next turn. We can kill them next turn. So we can actually Banefire now instead of Expansion Explosion. And we can deal 30 damage to them.
I am proud of my comrades.
Well, even though we had all the misplays, oh, I just thought of something really cool. So Cleansing Wildfire, not the best, but if we get Cleansing Wildfire on their turn, so if we had like Leyline of Anticipation in play, we could actually get them really good. But obviously that's not what we're doing. It's just a lot of card draw. Sure. Do it to it.
A battle lost, but not the war. Neither monsters nor gods may stand.
Do this now. All right, well. How much do we have? 12? We do this for 11? Can't counter this, my friend. Good game. Oh man, 20, almost a 26-minute game. Crazy, crazy times. Good game, good game. That was a crazy game. 30 minutes, 25, 26 minutes. Our second longest recorded game so far. Oh man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It's been so long that we're going to have to oh, whoa. Let me get back in camera here. We're gonna have to open another bottle of water. Hydrate some more. Well, we're gonna keep this. Not the best hand, but okay. So this mono black, is it vampires? Is it devotion? Like devotion. That's definitely a card we want to keep. Well, that sucks. Goodbye, Storm's Wrath. I was about to say, there's absolutely no way you don't take that. Go digging. Yeah, so we're actually just going to get this down. This is going to make everything cheaper. Okay. They not have a third land? They don't have a third land. And this is probably going to end the game right here. Kite Sail Freebooter. Have at it, my friend. Have at it. All right, well, we get to... Oh, do we want to? That's a good one. So this gets them to reshuffle their deck. So it's potentially that they were about to hit a land pocket, and now they're not going to hit a land pocket. So... Jinx, what are you doing? So... Yep. And... Yep. This should be good. Okay, well, we drew him into a land. Do we want another one? No. Okay, hold on, cancel. This comes into play. We're going to leave that there just in case. We're going to get God Pharaoh statue and Andra. No, we're not gonna play that. Good, good, good. Yeah, we're just gonna drop down to the Fae of Wishes and be good to go there. Yeah, so luckily that game was a lot quicker. Only about a 6-minute game. So I feel like we've had like a 6-minute game, a 12-minute game, and then like a 24-minute game. I know those times are not actually correct. You go first. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Maybe this will get us into a pull us into a basic right here. think if we see a forest, okay, which we don't, but like, okay, well, yeah, I think we have to play it like that. I don't even know if it's worth it to play this, because then we don't have a turn 3 play, then we just play another one. Maybe, I mean, maybe that's better in the long run. I have a feeling we're gonna probably get spanked this game. Oh, Friction Tower, yeah. Interesting. Hmm. Kind of crazy. It's like, what were the chances that we were gonna draw into the Thirst for Meaning there? They could easily have another Rankle. They don't. That's good. All right, so are they gonna take 5 here to draw a card? I think it might be in their best interest. Oh my gosh, and they scoops magoopsed it up. Oh man. Woo. God, that feels so crazy to me. We dealt with their one threat, their Rankle, and they just had nothing else. Because black's not a color that can typically deal with artifacts, usually ever. And us having that Primal Amulet in play was really. I guess we keep this. We get to see a lot of cards. I have to keep that. That gets rid of Phoenixes. I think we're going to be seeing Phoenixes. So we have the option to bounce with Into the Royal if we need to. It is a land. What gets us here? The +0/+2 and hexproof. We have another one. They were playing young pyromancers. Not what we really wanted to see. This might get... Oh no. Yeah, I think Chandra's the best grab there. They didn't have any spells they could cast there? Feels kind of weird. What are they gonna do? Wow, right as I ask, what are they gonna do? They do it for us, and they scoop it up. Wow. Why, Derek? Why would you do that? Instantaneous pairing. Instantaneous. Mr. Pink. About to turn into a Reservoir Dogs movie here. Do we keep this? I think we do. We can hopefully hit a land here. Oh, we did. I hope you have a cultivate in your hand, and that kind of stumbled you just a little bit. That's why you should wait to play your lands. Okay. Back to your hand. I feel like if we let's just hope they don't have the dumb mutate creature that kills this. Okay, well.
The land shall conquer you.
Good thing is... We're gonna kill this land. We're gonna go get Star of Extinction. And we're gonna kill this land. If they have an Ugin, I don't think Ugin does much, but Ulamog definitely gets us. Yep, that doesn't really do anything. -2 us all you want. You can't. Please -4. Please -4 us.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Okie doke. I didn't do anything. Oh, the whole world. Blow up the whole world. Lotus Cobra. All right. Don't hate that. So if we play this for 4, we'll have 4 mana essentially. Yep, this is fine. This is fine. I think we have to utilize our mana to the best of its abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Hey, we got Ugin. What else? Yeah, we'll get a Banefire. Alright. You do you. Forest. Sure. I mean, you get a Nissa? If that's all you're gonna get, I don't think that's good enough. Oh, really? Definitely not. Yeah, we'll just keep drawing land, and then... All right. Here comes the Great Horn. Oh, the other... Okay. Your thing, my friend.
The land fights for us.
Discard 2 cards. One, two, three, four, five, six. No. We are going to take Storm's Wrath, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 times 3 is 21. All right. Sick beats. I seriously don't understand how we haven't lost yet. We're probably gonna lose now on the final boss, but we've had a few concedes after we gained control of the game pretty quickly. But yeah, and we're gonna keep this. Core Ender, 38. Yeah, we'll keep it. Llanowar Elves. Are we playing against just elves? No, we are not. No, we are not. We do this now? No. We're gonna thirst for meaning. I think Star of Extinction is a good pull. We can cast it in 2 turns if we need to. Obviously, might need to. Didn't they kill us? Everything has trample. We're gonna take 10. We're at 10. If they could have given their creatures indestructible there, that would have been a pretty bad beat. Yeah, we're kind of just in like stay alive mode right now.
Always growing.
Oh man. Eric Unleashed. Holy shnikes. That was a great draw. Oh, what a draw. They got us. They got us. Good game, Corinder 38. Ah. Kept us from going undefeated. Could we have done anything different there? I don't think so. Maybe hit our own land. Because what we were going to be able to do is next turn, we could Selendi Vision, copy it, and then, because they would have, I was assuming they were going to recast their aggressive mammoth. And then what we do is this flips after we do both of those, and then we have 5 mana available. We could Storm's Wrath, copy it, deal 8, kill this, and the 8/8, and that kind of puts them back to being far behind. And then they're just living off the top of their deck. But that didn't happen, so good game to you. All right, guys, welcome back to the wrap-up. And oh my gosh, I know we had some long games, and we were this close to having an undefeated run. Oh man, they got us at the end. The final boss for this deck, the final boss was just too difficult for us, and they got us. And I feel like could have gone either way. Right there at the end, they top decked the Questing Beast in order to hit us for 7, which was Xaxes at the end, and that does suck, but it is part of the game. And yeah, but I am super stoked that this deck did as well as it did. We got to do some cool things. We got to kill some land. We got to bounce some land. We got to copy a bunch of spells. We got to kill a bunch of creatures. We got to go sideboard searching. We got to just play so many different cards from all over the place, whether they were drawing cards off of our deck, going through our deck, copying spells, going into our sideboard. There was just a lot of interaction and so much card draw. We were just really I never felt like we were really ever at a disadvantage. I never really felt like we got behind that far, and that says a lot about a deck being able to do that. So I highly recommend playing Primal Amulet. You may or may not like this version of this deck, but personally, I think Primal Amulet is one of the funnest cards in Arena. I also think that it is really powerful. Yeah, it's not going to be super competitive all the time, but there are a lot of times where it's good against some of the competitive decks because they just can't deal with it, or they're not expecting it. So if you have extra wild cards, I mean, why not throw a few rare wild cards at Primal Amulet and then build around it based on how you want to play. Not necessarily, you know, this Izzet version, or not necessarily an Esper version or a Jund version or an Orza version, but whatever version that you want to play. Any instance or sorceries that might be near and dear to your heart that you could have fun with copying. And again, you saw it here, you know, being able to Starve Extinction. Starve Extinction is one of my favorite. I love playing this typically in the main deck for a Primal Amulet deck because I love destroying multiple lands and getting to see the cool animation all the time. But again, we played it in this. You know, this also gave us the, you know, we have 24 lands in the deck. And it was cool because we actually have access to the new pathway for Izzet. So that did make the deck a little, you know, a little more balanced. I felt like with the mana colors because we just get to play 4 of each of our lands, and we're just good. But yeah, please give this deck a try. If not, give Primal Amulet a try. This is me trying to sell you on Primal Amulet. It is a lot of fun. So. And yeah, the decks do dirtle a little bit whenever you play them, but that's part of the fun about Magic, actually playing the game, not just like, you know, 1, 2, 3 done. You know, let's get in there and let's play some games. Let's have some really fun interactions, and then let's have fun playing this game, not just killing our opponent as fast as possible and then just moving on to the next. So. But yeah, well, this is the deck. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit that subscribe button, that like button, the bell icon, share it with your friends. Let me know in the description below that you made it all the way to the end. I really doubt that I really doubt a lot of people will make it to the end of this one because this one seems like it's going to be pretty long. And then, yeah, check out all the cool links down in the description below, whether it be the Discord or the Patreon link or any of the other links. That would be amazing. So with that being said, please stay safe. And we will see you next time. Remember, this channel would not exist without such amazing viewers and subscribers. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel and helping grow the community. And a very big special thank you to the Patreons listed here for supporting the channel.